Hi, I'm Trawler Specialist Jeff Merrill in Jacksonville, Florida. We've had a little bit of rain coming through. Trying to get you guys a tour of the Ocean Alexander 50 Classicco Sea Traveler. She's a 2006 model year, has powered by a John Deere engine, has active fin stabilizers by Naiad, side power bow and stern thruster. Up on the foredeck here, a Maxwell horizontal windlass. There's new chain on there. That's a Rockna anchor. We are standing above the guest stateroom here. There's a hatch right there that goes down below there. Have some fender holders, storage-wise, and then there's good seating with some storage underneath in the Portuguese bridge. It's kind of a shallow Portuguese bridge, but it's wide. Storage lockers outboard on both sides. As I come back along the port side, look how tall this is. Good safety rails. Ocean Alexander does a great job with their cleats. They recess them in. There are boarding doors from the pilothouse port and starboard. They're sliding. And as I go up these stairs, I want to point out there's some different fills for the fuel tanks. Coming back to the boat deck, primary feature here, of course, is the Walker Bay tender. The pontoons were just redone on this. It's got a Tohatsu 20 horsepower outboard. I like this awning here. This will collapse and get out of the way if you wanted to. As I look and show you, once you launch the dinghy with the Nick Jackson crane over here, you have an incredible amount of space here for this deck back here. And then, of course, up forward is the flybridge. Before I get there, this stack has a hinge at the base and has knurled knobs on both sides that will undo. If you wanted to take this, you can lower this stack and you can do the Great Loop. This boat has already done the Great Loop previously. There's some disassembly required as normal, but it's possible. Coming up to the flybridge, a pomponette double bench helm chair. Very comfortable for two people. Great visibility. You have this bimini here that'll also fold down. Compass, chart plotter, radar, autopilot, VHF radio, stereo, all your engine controls, searchlight. Here's your main engine shift, bow and stern thruster. This is just a great way to operate the boat. There is a seat over on the port side, and I want to just give you a quick tour of the visibility here. So my visibility forward up to the foredeck, I can see the chain for anchoring. Look back, there's the propane storage locker there. And then looking back at the boat deck with the awning. So this is really a great outside view of this boat. Let's go to the cockpit and then we'll go to the interior. I'll show you around down there. Thank you. Arriving by dinghy, you can get aboard the swim step. It's great for swimming off here. There's handrails back here. Easy step up to the cockpit. This is a teak deck right here. There's a boarding door on the starboard side, back after I came in, and also on the port side. So good cockpit, good boarding areas, good visibility. Over here, shore power connection, a freshened seawater washdown, cockpit shower, water maker remote. Lazarettes down below. Simple ladder with a couple of steps gives you access down into the lazarette. Looking back aft to starboard is the stern thruster. It's a side power stern thruster. That's the on-off button. There's the actual stern thruster. You can also see the rudder post and the steering. There's a battery that's the start battery for the power battery for the stern thruster. And then as you're working your way back aft and around over on the port side, some of the components for the Seawater Pro water maker, all easily set up, easy to service, easy to change out those cartridges. And as you work your way up forward to the forward bulkhead, a couple more switches, and there's a hatch or a door right here that provides access to and from the engine room and the lazarette. And then we finish our tour and go back up the ladder to the cockpit. You see the overhang comes about halfway. There's also some connections here for a shade that comes over. Step-ups to go along the side. The maximum interior was made here. We pushed the salon all the way out when Ocean Alexander put this together, but you can walk along. There's a handrail here, handrails along the side. If you needed to go along the side, of course, it's much easier to go through the inside. Let's go take a look inside. Coming in from the sliding door of the cockpit, and notice this has got a nice teak face on it. There's also screens on all the doors to make it easier. Screens on the windows, opening windows back aft. A very large settee over on the starboard side. High-low table, folds in and out. Great headroom. I'm about 5'11", plenty of headroom up here. Big window back aft, good window in the door. Some counter space for some storage lockers here. Vizio TV television. We're on top of the engine room, teak and spruce soles here. There's an engine room access back aft, and also the larger one is here up forward. They both have ladders that go down into it. As I come forward into the galley, overhead lockers, great granite counter space all the way around, double basin Frankie stainless steel sink. I like how Ocean Alexander's put their big Ocean Alexander circle right there. Again, good storage up here, a sharp carousel, microwave oven, Force 10 propane stove, 3-burner with oven, storage lockers down below, big access pantry locker right here with shelves, Vitrifrigo refrigerator, freezer, just some good storage area in here. I like the little cabinetry here they have with the lights and conch shells that were captured over in the Bahamas as decorations. No live critters in there. Storage here. Again, the engine room's down below, and from here we go up to the pilot house. Let's go up there next. So up 3 steps from the entry level, you get to the raised pilot house. Take a look around. The visibility is just spectacular here. The reverse rake windows do a good job with glare at night. There are 2 opening doors outboard. They're both sliding doors. They both have screens. Coming back over to the port side, there's a little counter right here, some storage lockers. Again, the door here, a screen that will block off for insects right there. The stairway goes down to the cabins down below. As I come up forward into the pilot house, Stid helm chair. Ocean Alexander's done a beautiful steering wheel. All my basic controls for the engines are right here. Stereo, the Naiad active fin stabilizers right here. VHF radio, there's fans. Big Ray Marine screen here. Chart plotter radar. Compass. Autopilot, Furuno autopilot. Controls. It's a MMC control, electric control. Yacht controller here for the thrusters as well, so you can move around. There's a control right here for the bow and stern thruster. Over on the starboard side, electrical breakers. Easy to see, easy to look at, well labeled. The counter surface is protected so you can put things up here without scratching it. Air conditioning comes in here. There's an overhead hatch. I like how Ocean Alexander has had the teak overhead put in here. Again, I'm about 5'11", good headroom up here, handrail. And then if you're not driving the boat, great seating area back here. There's even a watch berth back aft. Some opening port lights back there. You can open up the doors, get some cross ventilation, or use the air conditioning. This is a fantastic place to operate the boat. We also can operate from the flybridge up top. And then from here, I would go forward to the stateroom. Let's go down there next. Coming down a short flight of stairs from the pilot house, you get to the lower level landing. This is where the 2 staterooms and the 2 heads are. Up forward is the guest stateroom. There is a large bunk on the port side that's up high with cabinets and drawers down below it. The teak paneling that Ocean Alexander has done really dressy here, like in the pilot house. Over on the starboard side, another single bunk, shelf above, opening port lights outboard, opening hatch with screen and shade. This room also has a hanging locker behind this door here. And then I go into the head, which is right over here on this side. In the head, medicine cabinet, place for storing towels, Tecma freshwater toilet, tall shower. And then from here, I'd go into the owner's stateroom. It's actually down 2 steps to get to the owner's stateroom. Come down here, large island bed, a thwartship, hanging lockers on both sides of the bed. There's a little step up to get up to the bed. Opening port lights outboard, and then the head and shower is over here. It's en suite, up 1 little step. Tecma toilet, granite sink, counter, sink, medicine cabinet, stand-up shower, everything you need. It's really ideal living accommodations down here. And then back up to the landing and on up to the pilot house and back to business. To get down to the engine room on the Ocean Alexander 50 Classicco, there are 2 accesses. There's both in the salon. On the port side here, they're coming down this ladder. Fuel tank up forward on the port side is the Naiad active fin stabilizer. Same thing over on the starboard side. You can see the actuators. There's a pump forward of the John Deere engine to give the pressure for that. There are manifolds up forward for your fuel supply. Back aft along the port side is the Northern Lights 12 kW generator. There's also a new Torrid freshwater hot water tank over a port on the port side forward. And then on the starboard side, I'll show you there's an alleyway over there with inverters, air conditioning, and the other stabilizer fin. Let me switch positions and I'll show you what's going on over there. So on the starboard side of the engine room, the main engine strainer is right here with the through hull. Air conditioning compressors over on the starboard side. The inverter battery charger. There's some batteries here. The pumps for steering and also for the air conditioning back here. And there's a doorway that leads you back aft to the lazarette. Fun visiting Sea Traveler here in Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you for spending your time aboard with us. We'd like to get you aboard. We do that by appointment. You can contact me or my co-listing broker, John Hoffman. Our information's on the screen. When I think about what a great boat this is, how capable she is, she's done the Great Loop. She's great for going up and down the eastern seaboard, any coastal places you want to go. She's been to the Bahamas, and she really takes you to the places that the old guys used to go with on their canoes and their sailing craft, like on my Ren Spooner shirt here. It's just kind of cool to think about how we've progressed as civilization and humanity to go from taking outriggers and looking at the stars to modern electronics, air conditioning, refrigeration, diesel engine propulsion, all the features and benefits that we do have as modern mariners. So with that as a bit of a background and introduction at the same time, please get in touch with us. We'd love to get you on board. Thank you for your time and look forward to hearing from you soon. Hey, trawler friends, thank you for watching the video. We love doing these videos. It's great having you on board. Great being out on the water. We do have over 100 videos on the JMYS YouTube channel. If you would like to subscribe, you can click the button. If you'd like a reminder on when the next video is going to show up, you can click the bell. That'll give you a reminder. We really appreciate it when you give us those thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. We also like your comments. We like to respond to your comments. So please keep watching. Thank you for your encouragement. If you'd like to watch some other videos, we have a couple of them over here to click on. And there's always something new coming on the JMYS YouTube channel. Stay tuned and we'll stay in touch. Look forward to watching you and you watching me. Thank you.